Hey everybody, it's Maria, and today I'm going to be doing a book review on a poetry book that I almost tagged into another video, but I wanted to do its own because I wanted to read you some of the excerpts of the poems. This is The Panther and the Lash by Langston Hughes. It was written in 1967, so 53 years ago. Everything is still pretty relevant, and I really wanted to do a separate book review on this because I wanted to encourage especially teachers and homeschool parents or parents in general to read this with your kids. This book is full of poems that references specific events that make you want to do a deeper dive on what actually happened, the narratives that we haven't been taught as much of. It talks about 1619, which is the first enslaved person being brought to the Americas, at least North America. I don't remember if there's a distinction. It talks about how military officers in the Black military were treated differently. It talks about housing. It talks about redlining and the Great Migration and gentrification and Birmingham, Atlanta, several different bits in here that really just make you want to do a deeper dive. And so what I would really recommend if you are teaching these or sharing these with anyone, honestly, is to read a poem, and then do a deeper dive on what that poem is about, and then go back and reread the poem and see what you take out. Kids, I think, would really respond well to this. You can do this at lots of different levels. Poetry does not have to be a scary thing that only, I don't know, older high schoolers or college people. This should be something that you incorporate for a long time over the course of a lifetime, because you're always going to get different things from it, at least good poetry. This is great poetry. I'm excited to pick up. I actually went ahead and ordered his complete works because everything I'd read here and there was very, over the years from Langston Hughes, it has been good, but I hadn't realized just the depth of what he covered. So I wanted to read a few of the poems that really stuck out to me. The first one is called Children's Rhymes. By what sends the white kids I ain't sent. I know I can't be president. What don't bug them white kids sure bugs me. We know everybody ain't free. Lies written down for white folks ain't for us all. Liberty and justice, for all. And that kind of just speaks to the lies written down by white folks ain't for us all, like the misnarrative. This next one is called Question and Answer, and for me it was very much, is it worth it to fight for? Durban, Birmingham, Cape Town, Atlanta, Johannesburg, Watts, the earth around, struggling, fighting, dying for what? A world to gain. Groping, hoping, waiting for what? A world to gain. Dreams kicked asunder, why not go under? There's a world to gain. But suppose I don't want it, why take it? To remake it. Then there is one little song on housing that was really great on basically the man who worked so hard to finally purchase a home in a nicer neighborhood, and then when he and his family move in, the white folks then saying, oh, we're moving out, and then just how that slowly happens over time or quickly happens over time. This one is what I'm going to end you with, and it's called Go Slow, Langston Hughes. Go slow, they say, while the bite of the dog is fast. Go slow, I hear, while they tell me, you can't eat here, you can't live here, you can't work here. Don't demonstrate, wait. While they lock the gate. Am I supposed to be God or an angel with wings and a halo on my head? While jobless, I starve dead? Am I supposed to forgive and meekly live? Going slow, 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 slow. And then there's lots more question marks. Again, this speaks very much to why protests have been getting more urgent, because the whole Martin Luther King Jr., we can't wait. They can't wait. Freedom can't wait for everybody because people are dying while we're sitting around waiting. So I really, really appreciated hearing what he had to say. It made me sad that, again, 57 years later, 53 years later? Now I don't remember. It all rings true, 53. So I'm going to stop going slow. I'm going to keep going fast, and I'm going to keep trying. Because if enough of us keep trying, eventually Langston Hughes will have his rightful place in the history books talking about what things used to be like. Unfortunately, everything he wrote 53 years ago really rings true right now. So please pick this up. Please read it. Please research the stuff that's he's talking about in here, because you're going to get a lot of meat out of it. I'm pretty excited to get my own copy. So I will talk to you all later. Happy reading. Bye.